Welcome back to the Huddle Table Games Network. I'm Ginger Joey.
And I am Jimmy's acolyte Corey.
Jimmy's acolyte.
Yeah, you're not gonna get this one.
Probably not.
It's a reference to 28 years later and 28 years later.
Yeah, I'm not a zombie person.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not a chance.
Yeah, the Bone Temple drops on Netflix for those that haven't seen it and have Netflix this the 30th.
Yeah, I did see the preview image on Netflix for that. I'm just like, I'm not a zombie person. Don't care.
Fair. Yeah.
So
yeah.
All right. This is another Throwdown Thursday for you. So we are continuing this series. By the time this comes out, we'll have a couple weeks underneath our belt of PQs. I fully expect to see the leader that I'm about to play quite a lot.
Yep.
I'm not sure in what form, but I think this is going to be a very staple. I think the Luke pilot is very, very poised to be very good. But I'm on a yellow base. Whether or not anybody else has done a yellow base yet, I don't know. But I think he's better in yellow than he is in green, personally.
Yeah, and I am back to make this an interesting one. I've got a new Poe variation that we're working on now, which it isn't that much different. It's the Poe yellow, but it's the 27 health base splash base.
Splash base.
So we're splash basing a bit to get a little creative with things. This has been something I've been testing. It's been feeling pretty good. I still, as I mentioned, I don't think you're going to see a ton of Poes because I still think a lot of people haven't glommed onto him, but I think he is very competitive in the meta right now. So,
have you seen the Kazuda Red?
I've seen the Kazuda Red. It's very good. It's very.
I mean, compare like because you were always on a big Kazuda kick for a while there as well. Kazuda and Poe have been kind of like your flagships you've been touting. So, yeah, the Kazuda Red that's doing basically what you're doing with this, I think might be faster than Poe.
Maybe. Yeah, that's one I'm going to mess around with in the future. We'll probably see. Well, you'll probably see it in a future episode.
Sure.
But yeah, that is one that's been floating around too. But again, I think it's good. I like I actually really think the red yellow pilot is kind of the way to go. Everybody's glommed onto green, and it just.
Well, green heroism is all about the blue leader and Chewie, but no, there's something else green in general because then you also get your ground sentinels in Obi-Wan and Typho to stave off any even if those are your only ground units you run, it staves off enough damage that your space can finish the job for you.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think that's the reason why a lot of people run the green package of things. So
yeah, well, let's see how these guys compete against it. This should be an interesting matchup because I think these are two very good decks. And it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out.
Well, I wanted to give you something that was at least arena competitive versus, hey, we're dodging each other. Who gets there first? Because that's kind of like
each other for the rest of the game. And this is fun, guys. Oh, hard no. Oh, no. There's no turn one play in that hand. That's not viable.
No.
I'm definitely losing if I don't get a turn one play out. Oh, yeah, we need to roll for initiative, too.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Your dice rolls.
Might help. 23! I have been low rolling so much lately.
24! That's good. I appreciate that.
For those of you that don't know, my nickname in all board games that I play in all the gaming groups is Mr. One Short, because I'm always one short of whatever I need to actually win the game. Case in point.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
I disagree.
All right, let's see if we can get an actual turn one play because I'm in trouble if I don't have a turn one play against that deck. That is me losing if I do that. All right, there you go. Yeah, the trench run for Kazuda is really good. Really good.
Well, it's more so with credit tokens, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can pull off a actually, you don't even need credit tokens. You can even just use the out of aspect base.
Yeah.
But the Clown Car Falcon on 3, Chewie on 4, throw Kazuda on.
Yep.
It's like, now what? Like, if you didn't have an immediate answer for that, you are boned.
Yep. All right, let's get rid of that, and let's get rid of, I think, that. And see how this goes.
I don't know if I want to keep this or not. I
maybe
probably should.
Maybe not.
But if I keep it, what am I itching?
question.
We'll try it this way.
All right. Speaking of arena dodging.
Like that, is it?
Yeah, yeah. Yes. Poe on that.
I will claim the initiative.
And I will pass.
I regret my resource decisions.
That's, as I said, this is the reason I do think that this Poe deck is still viable and still worth keeping on, because this Poe deck is a lot more ground-ish than other pilot decks. So it can just go, all right, I'm just going to go this way. And it can put a lot of pressure in on the ground quickly.
All right, ready?
Yep, what you got for me?
We'll start off by just hitting you in the face for 1.
Woo! I'll hit you in the face for 3.
Yeah.
What is that? A
2/3 Saboteur.
2/3 with Saboteur. All right, I'm gonna drop a AT hauler.
I'll ping your hauler.
Okay. 1. I will claim initiative.
Pass.
More resources. What do I want to do it for? I think. I can Han the hauler.
Sure.
20 for 6.
Eat. I'll fireball into your hauler.
Okay. 3D base.
12.
Mm-hmm.
Ping the hauler.
I'll pass.
Fireball into the hauler.
Oh, double fireball.
Yep.
Nice. I will then claim initiative.
I'll take your hauler.
Yep.
And then I'll hit you in the face for 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then pass.
Okay. Double fireball.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gross.
Fireball with
Gross. Gross. Yeah, that was nasty.
So I pinged the hauler to begin with.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, if I ping you, then I just have to throw 1 fireball and ping you, and I get the hauler. And then and then I was like, oh, he could chewy this. This sucks. I mean,
Yeah.
Han was just as bad, but I'm just like,
bad, yeah, same.
oh,
Yeah.
but still, it was just like, no, this has to be the way.
Yep.
Okay. What am I doing here? I think this is what I should be doing.
All right.
I don't like it, but it's probably what I should be doing.
Okay. Good.
Sure.
I'm gonna see your hand and take my hauler back.
Cool. Han, blue ace, and a
I
K2SO.
flip that. I'll just put that in the middle because I didn't see it, but okay. Okay. Don't love some of those things. Okay.
1 damage to your base.
Yep. 3 years.
Sure.
I will pass. I mean, I know what you're holding. Obviously, I'm going to pass.
You have 5 health on that?
Yes, 5 health. Yep.
Do a damage.
Mm-hmm. Again, pass.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that beguile worked out way good for me to know what you had in your hand and know that, oh, I got to play around that.
So I think we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna just drop pawn down on the ground.
Okay, ambushing or not?
No.
Okay.
Now, for those wondering, the reason why I'm not ambushing is because this is Poe's flip turn. So if
It
I
is
kill
indeed.
Poe on this ship, he, since he's been passing, can just flip the leader onto the ground and have a 4-6. I'm trying to prevent that from happening by not ambushing right here, but setting up so that I can potentially do something next turn.
Yeah, which is why I'm passing, obviously.
Yes, but I'm explaining to the audience
Yeah.
why this is the sequence that, like, I know what he knows that I don't think he knows that I know.
Black one out.
Okay, I will claim.
I will then pass.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yes. Yes.
The other thing is that I'm only taking 3 damage from this ship versus Poe as the unit is 4.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
doing here.
That's a good question. I don't know. What are you doing?
It's that. It's that.
Something amazing?
That might be wrong.
All right, what you got for me? What is your play?
I think we blue ace before you can get anything exhausted.
It doesn't exhaust, it just pings.
I ready your guy.
Oh,
so
yeah, sorry, yeah,
before you
yeah,
can
yeah.
exhaust and then have a target that can be ready, I want to
Yeah,
get in and take
that
out your
makes
space
sense,
unit.
yeah.
This also prevents you from piloting up and doing something with it.
Mm-hmm. You're at 15 right now?
I am. Here, we can clean that up.
And you got 5, 6, 7 showing. I'm at 7.
It's also my flip turn.
It is your flip turn, yep. I'm thinking about that too. I think I swing this into hand.
Oh, I don't die.
It doesn't die, it just takes 3. Yep.
You can't remove them with
Yeah, but what is
upgrade
it? On
removal.
impact, deal 3 damage. Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna slap him on here.
Oh fuck! Outer Rim doesn't do anything against him, does it?
No, that's what I was just reminding you, that you cannot remove him with upgrade removal. That's what makes Luke so ridiculous right now, is without Bamboozle, there's only a couple ways you can deal with him.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I was not thinking about that.
It's the whole point of Luke right now.
That's a rough problem, actually, but might still be fine. I'm going to deploy the Poe.
I'm going to run Han into Poe.
Yep. Yeah, extract that. I'm going to get 4 into your base immediately.
Sure. I'm going to run 1 into your base.
1 into my base, sure. Perk.
Sure. Okay. So he does 6.
6.
So I'm at 19. Okay. You have 2 standing?
I do indeed.
I'll do black. 1. Yep.
You got 1 card left in hand?
Yep.
I think I just put out more threats. I think I put out Outer Rim Constable.
Okay. I'm going to do 6 to your base, and we're going to kill Poe.
Yeah, figures much. I will then claim initiative.
I'll put R2-D2 on black 1.
Yep. All right. You've got 6 up right now. Let's see, and you're 19. I think I get 3 into your base immediately before you can kill that. What draws this game? So you haven't noticed my distinct lack of pilots most of the game.
22 means I'm at 8. So I do that. The gamble that I have to take. If you have that, it doesn't really matter. So, that's 6, kills that, puts you to 27. Remember that little nickname that I had when I was talking earlier with the dice rolls? It's back!
Every time, every time.
Ah. I think this is my only way out.
Okay.
I'm going to stay on target.
Okay.
With this right now. So that's 6 damage to your base, and I draw a card. You get to ready a unit. Okay.
I mean, it comes down to if you have it, 3 more to your base, right back at you.
Yeah, I don't. I didn't draw.
Okay,
it.
yeah.
So, because I can do 6, and I'm 1 short. I needed the pump. Yeah. So basically, because what it was is I drew red 5. Yeah, this is what was in my hand, and this is 6. That's 6. That's 6. If this readies that unit, I mean, if you had the pump there, I was dead no matter what, which is
Yeah,
what it
I
was.
did not have the pump.
Right. So in hindsight, since you didn't have the pump, I probably should have done that.
Mm-hmm.
Then you don't get to ready that unit. Now you can do 6 to me without the pump, and then I have you lethal on board.
Yeah.
So I gave you an option to not have the pump and win instead of forcing you to have the pump. So that was a my bad.
Yeah.
That was a my bad.
Yeah, you should have forced the pump because I did not have.
Well, my thought process was, and again, yeah, because if you had the pump, whether or not I readied that unit, you win the game.
Yeah.
So I should have. I was thinking I had to do this and draw a pump so that it's like I do this, you get one more swing, but then I swing with the pump and kill you.
Yeah.
And I needed to play to the if you don't have it, then I can actually win this way. If you have it, I was dead no matter what.
Yeah.
So I made the wrong choice.
And technically, also, I'm thinking about it now. I shouldn't have swung with that outer rim. What I should have done is just dropped the rose to be ready because there was 11 showing immediately. That's lethal showing, and both of them you can't kill with.
No, without the initial attack right there, I don't think you get there.
No, because you would swing immediately for 6, which would get me to 20.
Well, but so then if you didn't swing right away, this swings for free without you being able to ready
That's
anybody.
fine. Yeah, but you swing for 4 into me to get me to 20.
Sure.
I then swing.
But I don't have that 3 damage on me now.
But I swing for 5, and now
I swing for 6.
And I'm in your 1 short.
No. But you don't kill me without that other 3.
No. The 5 and 6 does. I was 11 away. You were at 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember without.
Yeah, it was 11 away. So it was those 2 would have got you because that 11 would have been enough to finish you off also.
Well, the other thing you could have done is just swing for Uruk right away.
Yeah.
Now I can't use Blue Leader at all, or whatever the heck that card is at all.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that was your mistake. Yeah, you were worried about like Luke killing the one.
Yeah.
And then in that regard, then yes, you would have had to drop Rose first.
That was what I can use to ready Rose too. Yeah, I can need that out to ready Rose. But yeah, my brain turned off again trying to outer rim Constable Luke, but it still worked out. But it still was fine.
There is only a couple cards that can deal with Luke.
Yeah.
And any kind of item removal is not it.
Nope. That is always a problem. But then again, the solution is outrace Luke.
Sure.
Luke can only go so fast.
No, I had an abysmal first turn.
Didn't hit a single Chewie. The only pilot I saw the entire game was that Han. That was it.
But it did a lot, dude.
Oh, it did a lot. Yeah, that
Han was.
I mean, it made you blow 2 fireballs into it.
That didn't bother me. The fireball I had in my opening hand for in case you did go space. You didn't go space, and then all I had to back that up was a 1 drop. I didn't even have like the 2 1 drops. So that lack of a first turn was also slowed me down a lot.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's the fun part about Poe is doing the arena dodge sometimes and just going, yeah, it's gonna go ground. So you can have.
I remember telling you to put that Skyhopper in there.
Wait, I'm just gonna swing my 3/5 down here.
No, that's good. And a 3/5 on turn 1 is gross.
Yeah, that is
especially if the opponents have no way of interacting.
That's a huge issue of that's gonna do a lot of damage and I can't do anything.
And what's the worst that happens if it gets like beguiled or whatever? Okay, Poe just goes right back to the resource area.
Goes back to come back out or to be flipped. Okay. All right, that's you.
Alrighty.
Got it again.
I got something different this time though.
Hey, nice. What is that again? A 0/4 with what's his action again?
I can, as an action, attack with a fighter. It gets +2 attack.
Ooh, that's nice.
So I thought this is a kind of a nice little 1-1 combo here. If you can pull it off, especially in Luke is all about the fighters.
Yep.
I just wanted to see if it was going to work or not. So
I threw Poe onto that.
Yep. I claim.
Yep, I pass. Yeah, that's fun. I do like that.
I also might represent a threat you have to kill now instead of going to my fate.
That's the other thing.
Because now I'm tit for tatting with you at this point in time.
Yeah.
So, you ready?
Yep.
Speaking of tit for tat, take 3.
Yep. I will. +2 from that every time is not fun.
Yeah, it can add up. It's basically a surprise strike on a unit.
Yeah.
Every single turn. So if you don't answer it, it's gonna hurt.
And that 4 health is an issue too.
And like you look at like Jedi Counselor as a problem for the ramping, right?
Yeah.
This is a problem for like the aggro.
Still swing 3 in your base.
Okie dokie.
We're gonna try this. I've got an idea. Yep. I will use my base. Where's that at? Here. Where's the X? Yeah, so before
Blue leader.
we're gonna blue leader into the Y wing.
Or the Y wing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And take fun.
I claim.
I pass.
Oh, I could have pinged still.
Yeah, that was why I did not swing into the 2/3.
And sometimes initiative is better.
Sometimes, yeah. But yeah, that was why I didn't swing in the 2/3. That was why the Y wing, because I'm like, this way this survives to remain a threat.
All right, ready?
Yep.
On pilot. We're gonna take him out.
Yep. Outer rim, we're gonna take that out.
Sure.
That kills that too, because it has 3 damage.
Oh, now it does. Yeah.
Yep.
Black one.
Mm-hmm. We'll do 3D base.
And claim.
And I will jam communication. What's your hold?
Oh wait. I don't claim.
Okay.
I kill him.
Yeah. But again,
then you can jam communications and you get a stay on target.
Okay. I don't hate that.
Yeah, if you get a card with jam communications,
if I get a card out of your hand, that's great.
Yeah.
I think that's the play. Okay.
4 damage to your base.
4, yep. And we'll do 3 years.
Red 5.
Mm-hmm. Champions KT9, get a credit token.
I claim.
All right, and you claimed. I'll pass. I think you might have this one. I think I'm just a little bit behind. That does work pretty well. That extra 2 damage was helping you.
I'm just going to Luke there.
Yep, figure as much.
I have Cinta.
Oh, of course you do. Yep, that's probably going to be game then, I think.
And then packs for 6, 7 to base, and I'll kill that.
Yeah, that'll do me right there. I'm gonna Han into that and kill it. Let's just take that off the board.
Finally did something about it.
Yeah.
I'll do 3 damage to your base.
Yeah. Can I make it? I don't think so. Not feeling good about this, folks.
21 damage to 10.
Yeah. I have to swing into Sinton.
Just so you can
2-3.
try to deploy at this point in time,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna deploy and take out Cinta.
Yeah, I need to kill Sinton. I gotta at least clear some of your
So you
damage.
take 5 back.
Yeah, I gotta clear some of the damage off the board.
Yep, yep.
And then I gotta pass. Yeah, those are not gonna do it. That that's 9 to your yeah, that's game. Let's go to game 3. Yeah, there's
Okay.
no way I can't come back from this.
Okay.
I was too slowed down and you got enough early damage in.
Like I said, I mean, I thought those Masasi Temple Guards were like they're not
No,
great, they're not fantastic, but they do have a
but that
niche
works.
usage.
Yeah, like
So
that did its job because it was a problem for me to kill it. Like I was just like, I don't
to
have a way
0-4.
to that 0-4. I could swing twice into it, but then I'm wasting 6 damage worth.
Yup.
Which I don't like having wasted 6 damage.
Yup. And like I said, this deck runs the 1-drop little 2/2 fighters that take a damage,
Yeah.
and then it runs the 1/3. So basically, yes, ideally you would want to go like 1-drop, 1-drops, and you can like what was it before? The shuttle that the sanctioner shuttle.
Yeah.
But now I can do the whole, I drop this ground unit and one of these space units.
Yeah.
And now at least one of them is able to hit for 3 or 4 damage to you. And if you don't stop this, it's almost like a pseudo sentinel in the ground.
No, that's a good play on that one. I like that. All right, game 3. Let's see what we got going here.
Right.
Alrighty.
Oh, no damage for me.
Nope.
You have initiative?
I have initiative. All right. What do we got here in the opening hand? No, that's too high risk. I'm gonna put that back. That was there. It was very draw dependent.
Uh-oh.
I mean, there was good stuff in there, but my turn 2 play was literally I need to get a turn 2 play.
Right.
And I don't love that.
No. I mean, this is why I'm a big proponent of Nabat Village, usually.
Yeah.
I mean, that's honestly, this deck could probably run Nabat Village as well if I really wanted to, just
Yeah.
because it's, again, I have a little bit of like synergy pieces with like that Masasi guy or whatever, and then a 1-drop as my turn 1. Then I can basically kind of lay out my turn 1, 2, and 3 plays. Now I have to draw into stuff, but at
better.
least I can try to like have a direction for turns 1, 2, and 3. And when you're playing an aggro deck, you're trying to win before it becomes the 3 damage your 3 health and your base is a problem anyway. So
this is not a lot better, but it's what I gotta play. Don't love it, but thus it goes. How are we gonna do this?
very carefully.
That's pretty much the right thing. It needs to be done very carefully. Let's, I think, get rid of that, unfortunately. I hate it, but I think I have to. Yeah, we gotta do that. All right. It's my initiative, right?
Your initiative.
Yeah, we're gonna put out a Republic Lightning this time. I can do that too.
Bravo Squadron.
All right, and I will throw Poe onto the way.
I will throw an R2D2 out.
All right.
That saves me, doesn't it? Yeah.
I think so.
Because now I'm 4 health versus your 3 attack.
Yep, 3 attack with 4 health.
That was the whole point, is I wanted to at least save myself for the moment. So
initiative.
I will pass.
Okay. Um, don't love this. It's 3-4. Okay, let's swing 3 in your base.
So, because I can kill you now.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what I want to do?
I don't know.
I don't think it is. We're gonna go 3 into your base.
Okay. Drop to like 1.
Sure.
Another one of those. Nice. I'll move Poe to black 1.
I claim.
Okay. Yes. All right. You got initiative.
I'll exhaust black one.
Ouch. Rough. Rough.
Are you gonna run?
What?
Are you gonna run?
Am I gonna run? I don't know what that means.
You're gonna move Poe?
Oh. No. I have better things to do. I'll do one in your base.
Okay, so you currently are a what?
5/4.
5/4. I'll do 2 damage into that.
Okay.
Okay. So you're gonna claim. He'll run into that.
Okay. Or to Poe. I will claim.
I will kill that.
Yep.
And then I'll drop the Republic.
Okay.
And pass.
All right. Let's do. Let's get a quick one to your base. Do damage. Do damage. That should be at 5.
You're right.
Yeah, put that up. Like that didn't
I
go
consolidated, but I
4 to 10.
consolidated a lot.
10 with 1 damage.
That was
That
painful.
Republic Y-Wing hit hard.
I will take out your white wing.
Yep.
I take 1 back.
6 to your base.
Yep. So now it flips.
Yep.
You go here.
Black 1. Poe.
1 there.
Mm-hmm. 4 to your base. Mm-hmm.
Three damage to your base.
Okay. Falcon.
I claim.
And not a ram and pass. Mm-hmm. I like how your idea was let's play these decks so we aren't arena dodging each other as we arena dodge each other the entire time. uh, Again, this is what I like about the Poe deck is
No, no,
it
no.
doesn't have to go space all the time.
No, and that's what's great. No,
Yeah.
no, I wanted to play this deck against yours because a lot of decks, if they can't go into space, will get run over by that deck.
Yeah.
I also wanted to have this be a challenge for you
Yeah.
to exemplify how that deck handles
Yeah.
space decks.
Which
So,
again, this is usually the goal is let's just go ground then and say, all right, I'm just going to be overwhelming on the ground instead. Which is pretty overwhelming ground presence right now. Again, Urk. I thought about taking him out for Blue Ace because I was considering Blue Ace, but no, Urk is just so good as a threat.
yep.
He is just a wonderful deal with this.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's mainly you can't use units to deal with him
Yeah.
on the turn that he comes into play. You have to have other ways of dealing with him.
Yeah, and 4 health is hard to deal with.
And if he can somehow get like Saboteur, then it's like, now what?
Yeah.
Because your opponent can't, like, you're going to be taking 6 damage.
Well, and even
or more.
most of the Sentinels he can take out in a single turn,
Sure.
which is also useful. Like Cheer It with the Force is the only exception, but all the rest, including Lando, one swing he kills them, which is very useful at times. Or even if I don't have Sentinel,
I think this is my best bet for. I think you've gotten too far ahead.
Yeah.
Is the thing. I don't know that I'm going to be able to deal with it at the moment.
yeah, that's fair.
But best bet is to
Flip into Cinta.
flip into Cinta. I don't know where I'm putting him at the moment. That's what I figure out.
Yeah, I assume flip into Cinta was the
I
play.
have other options, but I think this clears the most damage off of your board.
Yeah.
Which is the 3 damage from Luke is going to take out Urk.
Yep.
It's just a matter of what ship do I want to run into the Falcon right now.
Yeah.
I kind of want to save Red 5, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because his damage is wasted if I put Luke on him right now.
Yeah.
I need the health on this. Does he survive? Okay, so but if you have an ambusher,
Mm-hmm.
you're doing 3 to me right now. I have 5 health, 6, 7.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take 3, which puts me at 4. I think for the sake of perseverance, I have to put it on this.
Okay, and you're gonna run into the Falcon.
Run into the Falcon and kill him with the on attack.
Yep, that's fair. Figured as much.
It's not ideally what I want to do, but it's what I have to do.
Yeah. I will, and you're tapped out now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do 3 to your base.
Yeah, that was the problem, is that it puts me in this position of like, well, I'm.
Yeah, you can do some damage back.
Yeah,
but
I'll
it's not gonna
go
get you there.
2 damage.
I'll do 4 to your base.
Right. 4 puts me to
22.
Yep, 22.
Oh, he took 3 damage.
He did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna claim here.
Okay. Makes sense. I'm gonna use that, and I'm actually just gonna put a Chewie on the ground.
So I think that's a highly underrated play, is just to put
Yeah.
Chewie down there like that.
It's
So,
5/6. Like Cinta can't kill him.
right.
Yeah, Chewie on the ground is quite nice at times on freezers.
You do 19 points of damage.
Easy, right? Before I swing twice?
Technically, I could do it, but not in time.
Not before I swing twice. It's not gonna happen.
We have to do that.
All right. What do you got?
I'm gonna swing and kill that.
And I will immediately swing 5 in your base.
Sure. And I'll play a Death Skirmisher and Exhaust.
There you go. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Mm-hmm. It was the right call to kill that. I'm just gonna put a Rose out though still. I believe it's got you in check.
Yeah, that's why I said I could technically do it, but not in time. Yeah. So okay.
Yeah. Just get another threat out is all I need.
It's not over yet. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yep. I mean, it's still going to be close. So.
Stay on target. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage to base. We will do 3 damage to Rose.
Okay.
I draw a card.
Okay. I'm going to jam communications.
Have a blue ace.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I was looking for pumps that can get you there before I can win.
But now, is there a way that I can get there? There is. I claim.
Okay. Yeah, technically you could draw something, yeah. That'll get you there. That is true.
If I drew aggressive negotiations right here, I win.
Yeah.
Because 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep. Aggressive negotiations.
I did not. Like, that was my out, is if I draw aggressive negotiations right there, because I got you to 20 or 17, I win. So
I was like, I thought about claiming, but I needed to use that jam communication to see if you had another pump to finish me at that round.
Well, okay, so but here's the thing. I
needed to stop you if you could potentially kill
So let's do math, because this will help for the future. True. This will help for the future, right? So, where you are at right now, I have 5, 6 on board. I have to do 4 damage via a pump to kill you.
Aggressive negotiations is not going to do that.
Aggressive negotiations when I only had 2 cards. If one of those cards would have been it, right?
Yeah, it still wouldn't.
It still only is a +1.
Yeah.
And then the other factor is that the other card would have had to been another pump, and then I draw another pump, because the biggest pump you're getting out of any card except an aggressive negotiations, and I guess Pounce, is 2.
Is 2. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I should have just claimed rather than jam communications.
Correct. And that's just something for everybody to recognize, is that pumps right now are a 2 by and large.
Yeah.
Aggressive negotiations is a big exception, and Pounce is an exception, but Pounce is creature only.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else off the top of my head that doesn't. Oh, technically, I could have top
decked the vents.
No. Technically, I could have top decked a. Oh no, I only had 2 resources left. A sudden ferocity, that would have been a 3.
That's 3, yeah.
But that would have required 3 resources to do.
Yeah.
Flash the Vents is still only 2.
Yeah, it's +2.
Like I said, I think everything is a 2.
Yeah.
Except for aggressive negotiations.
Yeah.
But look at their hand. Like, in that situation, it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah. I wouldn't have had the hand size to do it.
You're burning so much of your hand to keep up with me.
Honestly, that's the problem I've always found with red-yellow, period.
Yeah.
Is that I'm, like, hand-starved all the damn time. I never have enough card draw to keep going.
Yeah.
I gas out so hard in these decks.
Yeah. So I don't find it as much with Poe, but that's also because this Poe deck, for one, it's only playing one a turn usually.
That's the other thing I could have drawn.
BB-8, yeah, that would have done it.
Well, this still would have required 3.
But Jam wouldn't have done anything. Yeah, it requires 3 still. Wait, what resistance do you have to ready?
At the moment, I don't think I have anything.
None right now, yeah.
But I'm saying, like, this is a potential out as well, depending on what the board state is.
But Jam doesn't take care of that anyway.
What resistance? Blue Ace?
Well, no, I'm saying...
No, I'm just saying, but, like, this is part of the reason why I think yellow Luke is the way to go.
Yeah.
Because Blue Ace, you could ready twice with that.
Yep.
Right? Fireball technically can ready twice with it. The Black Squadron is in here. That can ready twice. Blue Ace is able to take out haulers and
Yep.
not die in the exchange
Yeah,
with
that's
the
a huge one.
combination of loot.
The taking out haulers is
Fireball
big.
takes out your high bombers on your Boba Fett's on turn 1.
Yeah.
So now they don't get their immediate indirect damage to start kicking things off with. And then your Blue Aces take out their Fett's fire sprays without dying as well.
Yeah.
So I think this combination right here is honestly the justification of why Luke should be yellow.
No, makes sense. No, I think
This adds into the bonuses, and then you obviously with the yellow you get then Han Pilot. You can get Rose Tico for more pressure because you have a lot of non-unique units with all the 1-drops and stuff like that.
Yeah, Rose is a great finisher. Also, I think I would probably run at least one Luke, Lawless Time Luke, as a finisher.
Oh, potentially.
I've actually got one splashed into this Poe deck now as a if the game goes long.
The other ones you run.
Here's something I've got to finish the game because that Luke is a very good finisher.
Yep. The other ones that you run is Kirkston.
Yeah, Kirkston.
Because then it's an ambush overwhelm. You went to the ground? You sucker. Yeah. Here, at the very end, I run over you at this point in time. So I run this because I'm actually running They Hate That Ship.
Yep.
This card with They Hate That Ship is gross.
Mm-hmm.
You can also They Hate That Ship out of Lightmaker or a Black Squadron so early that it starts putting a lot of pressure on people.
Yep.
The other one that you can do in this deck, which I don't think I currently... Well, maybe I do have it. I can't remember if I put it in here or not, is the Tactical Bomber, which is the other resistance unit that you can ready with BB-88. Yeah. And if loot gets on that, out.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you drew any of your They Hate That ships or any of the
never saw one the entire time.
I mean, it's good you didn't because you were going to get burned hard because I had Beguiles in my hand basically every game. Sure. I was ready for it and like, oh, play something big, great.
But if I play a They Hate That ship into this, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's not as big. Yeah, that's not as bad.
It's technically a 2-for-1 for you, but I also get the ship back into my hand to then play the very next turn or whatever. So,
but you are giving me a couple ships to throw on too.
This kills those ships.
Oh, does it? What is he again? Oh, when played deal and oh, that's
which is all the more reason why this with the They Hate That ship is like it's a net nothing loss.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I'm cheating on a resource early. Then it's also a 4-drop.
Yeah,
that you can't use like so if I put like Chewie on this, right, which is an argument to maybe running the base like you are. I could run Chewie's in here, so then I could They Hate That ship and then put Chewie on this, and now you can't a tree remembers him away. Yeah. Because he's on a 4 health or a 4 cost unit at that point in time. Right? So it's just stuff like that is just like I definitely think that the Luke Yellow has really strong legs right now.
No, I think it's very good. Poe Yellow is very good as well. Kazuda Red is very good. Like the Yellow Red, I think is probably the better way to build pilot decks right now.
Yeah, and even Han Red, I think, is just
even Han Red also. Yeah, I think there's just so much aggro push out of the Yellow Red combo right now, and so much disruption out of it that it just becomes hard to deal with.
Yep.
That's why this Poe deck is feeling so good. And again,
the nice thing is
back and forth on the splash base. I mean, it is only, we talked about this. It is only Chewbacca and Blue Leader.
Is there something else that you can run in there though?
Alone.
Is there anything else you could run in there that would make it worthwhile besides Chewbacca?
I mean, that's the question. And I've been trying to think about what other potential plays there are, and I haven't come up with anything yet, so I need to keep brainstorming on it, obviously. But
is there a blue card?
I mean, I wanted to play Kanan, but the problem is this deck is almost all yellow. It has very little red.
Sure.
So Kanan it only bounces a 2, so it's not great.
Right. So I have discovered that the big key, which also makes complete sense, is Zeb and Kanan are the 2 big specters that do the things that you want to do with other colors.
Yeah.
They both want green to be your other color. And oh, look, Hera's green.
Yeah.
So it makes complete sense that that's the synergy.
Oh, yeah, they're perfect with Hera. And Zeb's not good enough for this deck. He's not aggressive enough. So like those 2 were out. I need to keep looking because that's the question. Like the Chewbacca is amazing. Like that is, and again, what I was telling you before we started, like I don't hate playing Chewbacca on 5 or 7 sometimes.
Yeah.
Like putting him on a ship for 5, if you know that ship is going to be safe now, still feels good.
Yeah.
Um, Blue leader for 5 or 7 does not feel good.
Sure. And you have other ambush options in
Yeah, and
yellow and
there's
red.
other options for ambush if I need it. I could always bring in fireballs in the sideboard if I need to, things like that. So like it's not as essential. So like this one's not feeling great. This is feeling great. And it's the question is what other card can I find that is going to be worth playing? I think a 2 of like 3 Chewbaccas, 2 of something else that also doesn't feel bad playing for 2 more.
Sure.
It doesn't feel the best playing it for 2 more, but also is like I could play this for 2 more and it's still going to win me the game.
The other thing you could consider doing is going back to Poe Green with a
Yep.
splash base for aggressive negotiations. Oh no, you don't even need that because you're red already with Poe.
No, you already read.
Yeah.
It doesn't need that. No, Poe Green is another. I mean, Poe Green is still a good deck.
I think Poe Yellow is faster.
I think Poe Yellow is faster, and I think that is helpful in the current meta.
Yeah.
Because I think Poe Green, I obviously haven't played a lot of Poe Green, but I feel like Poe Green has a huge problem with Lando. Whereas this deck, it's not an easy match, but this deck can come under Lando and beat it usually before he can really do too much problematic things.
Well, I mean, I've always said this before. Aggro decks, by and large, need to win by the 6 resource turn.
Yeah.
If you haven't won by the 6 resource turn or gotten them to where like you could throw a stone and kill them,
Yeah.
you are probably going to lose that game.
Yeah.
And Lando flipping on 6 is quintessentially that benchmark because if you didn't beat him before he can flip, when he flips, you probably lose.
Yeah.
Is what it boils down to.
Yes and no. I mean, it depends on what he has on flip also. Honestly, most of the time, I would much rather see Liberty over Emphas Nest. Emphas Nest is more of a problem for him.
The bigger problem for you with a Lando deck is 2 things. Hyperspace Disaster.
Yep.
Which he can flip on 6 because of all the extra credits.
Well, that's as bad because I can go ground more.
Sure.
So that's not terrible. I'm playing around that.
Rhydonium Detonation.
Yes.
Which then kills everything but your leader.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, okay, now starting to square one. And now's when he starts dropping the liberties and stuff on you to keep you completely locked out. Or the Bo-Katan. Even a Bo-Katan on your
Bo-Katan is a problem. Bo-Katan is a huge problem. Like, if he gets a Bo-Katan, I'm in trouble. If he drops a Liberty, I can still usually win the game. Because, I mean, the other thing, you know this about the Poe. The other big thing about Poe is I can just keep I can have an empty board and push 5 damage at you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of the thing is, okay, you put a Sentinel up in space. I'm going to drop a Rose on the ground and I'm going to drop a 1-drop and a Rose on the ground. Here's 5 damage coming at you now.
Right.
Deal with this.
So
it's not it's not an easy matchup, but it does feel winnable most of the time. And then sideboard helps even more because I bring in credit hate, obviously.
Is there hand destruction that takes units out of your deck, out of your opponent's hand? Because I know that tip the scale is events and upgrades. Jam Communications is just events.
Arrest, but that's
Arrest doesn't take it out of their hand. Arrest.
There's one that exhausts a unit and something that matches the.
That is call for questioning or something like that. Hold for questioning.
But that's also villainy. So
it's also villainy, but it's also you're exhausting and then removing a card that matches the thing. So if they don't have a blue card in play, you can't rip Bo out of their hand.
Yeah.
So is there a way to rip Bo out of their hand without?
I don't think there is.
Maybe something to look into.
Yeah. No,
because if Bo is a problem, and then hey, if I can answer the problem by getting rid of it out of your hand, then great.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, there's a tip for you, Lando players. Bo is your biggest threat. Liberty is not.
They all know that.
Liberty is not. Well, specifically against this deck. Bo is your kill spell. Liberty is a speed bump for me, usually. I don't usually care that much about Liberty because I can usually get 7 damage in to take it out immediately anyway.
It's it's just the Sentinel. I mean, it's kind of removing. It's stalling and removing a unit.
Yeah, and again, that also is the sideboard has a lot of anti-Lando tech in it. It's got Galens for one. There's Galens in there. There's Gorns. It's like stuff to screw over Lando.
Mm.
Gorn specifically, if I can take your credits and start getting my stuff earlier,
Well, it's the same
that's
reason
right.
why they run Gorns
Yeah,
themselves.
yeah, same reason they run Gorn. But yeah, so I think helps a lot with this, and that's why I don't think green is the best because I don't think green has a good matchup into Lando. I
Mm.
don't think green can come under it. Green is slower.
Is
This is fast.
is Lando like Anakin was when those preliminary tournaments came out for like Beatle? Anakin was everywhere, and then he was nowhere because everybody was able to tech against him.
So I don't think it's going to be that big of swing. I think you're going to still see a lot of Landos, but I think it's going to drop off significantly because a lot of people are going to figure out number one, it's not an easy deck to play. That is a challenging deck. So a lot of people are picking it up and not doing well because it takes a lot of reps to get good at. But then also the other big thing is, yeah, people are going to be able to tech against it, and it's easy to sideboard tech against, and it gets shut down pretty by credit hate. Credit hate, obviously.
Mm.
So that means it's still going to be a competitive deck because even with credit hate, it can still win those games. It's still a good deck. But yeah, I don't think it's the unstoppable boogeyman or anything like that. Like people are like, oh, it's so good. It's good. It's a very good deck. It's gonna get tamped down a bit, but you're going to see it and you need to be prepared for it. And especially, yeah, obviously, initially, these next few PQs, you're going to see a lot of them because we love to net deck always. But it's going to drop off. But no, it'll still be a very competitive deck. And yeah, again, loving this Poe Yellow. I think this is a very competitive deck that, again, I'm still not seeing pretty much anybody taking up. I've run into one or two every once in a while. I ran into a Poe Yellow that was running a Rebel package online on
Sure.
Carabest, which was interesting. I don't think it was. I mean, I ran it over hard with what was I doing Thrawn in that one, but I mean, it's one of those two that I have a strong advantage against any Poe deck because I know Poe inside and out, and I know most of your tricks that you're going to try to play. Always helps to know these decks really well.
Sure.
But no, I think that's interesting. So like some people are kind of testing it, but I don't think anybody's. I have not seen anybody running this list, anything similar to this, and I think people need to look at it closer because I think it's very good. But again, there's a lot of red yellow, as you mentioned. I think Luke yellow people should be thinking about more. I think Kaz yellow, Kaz red is obviously going to do well. Han, I need to actually go back to Han 4 and build a Han 4 red and just mess with his ramp capability to get some big plays on that turn.
I've seen a bunch of decks where they can get up like 14 plus damage on his flip turn.
That's crazy. So yeah, but yeah, pilot aggro is going to remain a constant part of this meta. Obviously, we're going to be seeing this.
If you are playing anything that isn't a red yellow aggro, you should really consider a way to get rid of Galen that comes onto your side of the board.
Yes,
Figure out a way to do 5 damage or bounce him or kill him or something because that's a huge component for a lot of these aggro decks in this meta to get that damage across.
yeah,
So
yeah. Like Galen's a side deck for this deck because it just there's not space for it in the main deck. It might be a spicy one at some point, but it's a sideboard for the second you're playing a bunch of Sentinels. I'm bringing in my Galen and just running right through everything.
Yeah, and I think the sideboard is the right call for it because there is a couple leaders out there that they just answer it themselves without having to do anything. Like you can't run a Galen against any Tobias; they'll just give it right back to you. And you get against any Krennic, they just kill it and make a credit token out of it. So there's certain leaders that like it's just a dead card in your deck if you're playing against them. So
Also, I mean, the other big con is it does slow you down for a turn in an aggro deck that wants to just keep putting pressure, pressure, pressure. I am spending a turn to give you this.
yeah, I think it's more so you wouldn't play it until you have to get past the Sentinel and then you play
You hold
it.
it till the Sentinel's there, then you play it. So it's a later game play most of the time, and yeah, it's not great against every deck.
Yep.
But it does have a place, and I think yeah, most any yellow aggro deck should be having it in their sideboard because it's really good against a lot of decks. And again, a lot of what we're seeing is Sentinels everywhere.
Yep.
And especially if you're like this Poe deck specifically, because I go on the ground a lot as well, those ground Sentinels become a problem quickly until I drop a Kalen and just go right past them.
Yep, and that's the nice thing about like all these different red yellow iterations is there's slight differences in all of them. They all have like the same general idea again, the red yellow pilots, but like I want basically all fighters. You just want to be able to bounce around on whatever you can and just push as much damage. The Han deck is going to be like major flip action going on. And then what was the other one we were talking about?
Kazuda.
Kazuda is
It's
just
good.
gas. Is just
Yeah.
gas,
Yes,
gas,
yes.
gas. If you can get that like first like setup, if you get that ideal setup, it's really ridiculously hard to deal with. So
The con with Kazuda, obviously, always the con with Kazuda is if he gets shut down, he gets shut down hard. But that's Kazuda.
I think
But
that
that's Kazuda.
I just think you have to change your playstyle a little bit.
Yeah.
I like anyway.
So anyway,
That's gonna do it for
this
us.
is fun. And again, yeah, be looking into these red yellow pilots. If you like this Poe deck, reach out. I'm happy to share this. I'd love to get more people testing it and coming with new ideas. It's a very fun deck. As I said, I've said it feels the most similar to Sabine last set because it has that. I'm aggro in both arenas. I'm not just going space or ground.
Yep.
I'm going both ways. And I'm going to be able to pivot into, oh, you're not covering this arena. Well, now I'm going heavy here.
Yep.
And that becomes a problem quickly for people. So that's this is the big differentiator for this deck compared to the other pilot decks is you aren't just a space aggro deck.
One thing you might want to consider is shoot downs.
Shoot downs are a consideration, yes.
Just because if you do end up going to the ground because you're playing against a heavy space deck,
Yeah.
now you can run the shoot downs to take out their space, do damage to their base, and then still run them into the ground.
Yeah, and that might be a sideboard. But yeah, that is worth considering for the sideboard for sure against other pilot decks because then I can't always outrace them.
No,
I
got one.
Yeah, you got one.
I almost got two.
You almost got two. Like I can't always outrace them. There are times that I need to slow them down, and that could be useful for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, we'll catch you guys next time.
Thanks, everybody.